Hi, everybody. Mike Inman with Negotiation Training by TableForce. Bill's latest Money Monday video, Too Expensive, reminds me of a negotiation that just happened to me. Those that know me know I love to travel internationally almost as much as I love to negotiate. My wife and I went down to lovely Puerto Vallarta, Mexico to enjoy a quick little holiday. It was our first day there. Around lunchtime, we were getting pretty hungry, so we decided to walk down the boardwalk. As we're walking down the boardwalk, a gentleman calls out, "Hey, amigo, what are you looking for?" Now, everybody down there is trying to sell you something, and I know this. So I kind of said to him, "We're looking for a place to eat." And he said, "Oh, I've got a map right here. I can show you. I know all the best places to eat." Now, I'm willing to exchange some of my time for some local knowledge. So I went over and I said, "Okay, show us what you got." And he said, "Okay, sit down." So he has a picnic table. We sat down with him. He pulled out his map and he said, "What are you down here for?" And we said, "Well, we're down here for Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead." And he said, "You are? Have I got a deal for you? I've got tickets to the best party in town. All you can eat food, all you can drink, fireworks, everything is going to be the best. Only 145 US each." Now, I can afford 145 US each, but that better be some party in Mexico because they got some streaming deals. So I just said, I'm really just looking for a place to eat right now. And he said, "Oh, okay. Let me show you on the map." So he pulled out the map and he pointed to it and he said, "Now right here, this is where the party's going to be." And a little voice in my head said, "Time to move on. This is going to be a hard sell." So I said, "Nah, I'm looking for a place to eat right now." So I stood up and he looked at me and he said, "How about 120 each? $25 improvement each, $50 total, just because we're willing to stand up." And I said, "Amigo, I'm really just looking for a place to eat." And we started to walk away. We got about 10 feet away before he finally said, "How about 20 US each?" That's a $125 improvement, $250 total, just because we were willing to walk away. Let's walk through what was probably going on. The voice between his ears was telling him, "You're too expensive. Go lower," even though I never said those words. Here's some negotiation lessons. Number one, never take the other side's opening position, their first offer. Number two, never fall in love with something that can't love you back. Be willing to walk away, and you just might get a better deal. Now let's go through some of the good things that he did. He followed the 3 foundational principles to a T. He tried. He went out of his way. He called us. He yelled across the boardwalk, "Come over here." 2, he planned. He saw the gringos. He wanted to move us to his location. He had a map. He had his bracket, his opening position, 145, his target, 120, and his bottom line of 20. And lastly, he raised the bar. If your bottom line is 20 and you see the gringos and you know they've got money in their pocket, he went for it and he said 145. He didn't get it, but he tried. So we need to applaud that. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something. Please share us on your favorite social media.